these waters. Drink deep. Remember, when you drink with the gods, you share in their blessings.
Salam, salam. This is a greeting word in one of the many languages in Ethiopia called Amharic. I'm going to play a song that talks about appreciating our mothers, and it's also really about water, because as our mothers take care of us while we were first born, throughout the rest of our lives, water takes care of us. And the melody is a cyclic melody. When you end with one phrase, you want to start to repeat it. And that symbolizes how water flows continuously. And the word for mother in Amharic is innat, with the N sound stressed, innat. And if you say that same word without stressing that N, yeninat, means is mine. Yeninat, yeninat. My mother is mine. Yeninat, 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 yeninat.
Lama Karma, our Tibetan friend who's been here the last couple years asked to send his love to all of you. He wishes he could be here. He's doing some international work with his monastery in upstate New York. I believe he's in Brazil right now, but he loves it here and he wants to come back next year. So we're receiving Lama Karma's Tibetan Buddhist blessing right now as well. I have the honor of reading Will Michaels' poem, Mystical Mittenland. Will is a good friend of ours who also couldn't be here. He's in Montana, but the design for the program cover and the shirts this year is an old design of Will's from the 80s, the early days of the festivals, Bliss and Hiawatha and Wheatland. And I asked if he ever would be interested in printing up T-shirts again, and he gave us the design, and he gave me this poem too, which is a blessing specifically for this incredible place we all call home. Mystical Mittenland, place where God laid his hands to shape the waters and the lands. Place where his divine touch is shown in the vibration of the Petoskey stone. Place where spirits come to heal through the warmth and magic that they feel. Place where all can prosper, love, and grow by the thoughts, deeds, and gardens that we sow. Our mystical Mittenland, more than a place, to those who know it, it is a state of true grace.
We all know that water circulates the globe. And we know water, when it falls to the earth, comes from other places. It becomes parts of the trees, our gardens, the food we eat. We know this water becomes a part of us. But how often do we think of the water that leaves our body? The sweat that evaporates into the air, goes up into the clouds and floats across Great Lakes into Ontario and beyond. When you let go of the water in your body and it becomes a part of the land again and becomes a part of the plants again, circles around, cycles around, we truly are a part of our ancestors. There's only so much water on the planet, and it keeps going around us and around us and around us. We are drinking the water of our ancestors every day. And so in this way, we really are all related. This song is a traditional song that has traveled far, far, far. We don't know where it comes from, but it's sung among lots of indigenous nations all over North America. It's called the Swirling River Song, and it's a lesson in life. It teaches us how, sometimes you're at the river and it's so beautiful and calm on top, and little leaves are floating down, and you can see reflections of butterflies fluttering around in the clouds, and like a mirror, just smooth as anything. And sometimes life is good like that, and we're blessed. But then sometimes a waterfall comes, and it crashes down. And if you're in that water and you're being barreled by it and underwater, all you can do is hold your breath for a little while until you can bob back up to the top. Sometimes that turmoil is just a part of life. There's nothing you do about it, just ride it out. So in the song there's two parts, and the first part is that smooth transition of the water just flowing by. And the second part is when it becomes tumultuous, and you'll hear the beat, the drum beat, increase at that time. So I'm going to teach you the words, and we're all going to sing it together. We're going to do it 4 times, 1 for each direction that the water comes from and travels in. And we're going to do the 5th time a cappella for all the water within us at this time. And if you know the teachings of Dr. Emoto, our energy and our prayers for the water, our intentions can physically change a water that is in trouble and a water that is being polluted or toxified. And so please carry the song with you. Sing it to the clouds, sing it to the rivers, the streams, sing it to your tears when they're coming out of your eyes. We can change the world. So the first part of it goes like this. Wishata do ya, wishata do ya, hey, come on. Wishata do ya, wishata do ya, hey. Second part. Wishataneya, hey ya, hey ya, wishataneya, hey ya, hey. Wishataneya, hey ya, hey ya. Wishataneya, hey ya, hey. while we sing it, I encourage you to shake your water bottles, oxygenize it a little bit. Shaking the beat. Here we go. What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? Let's hear her song. What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What should I do, ya, do, ya, do, ya? What should I do, ya, do, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya? What Chardonnay, ya, hey, ya, hey? Jimmy Quinch.
We'd like to have a moment of silence now to end the ceremony. A fifth of the world doesn't have the water that they need, and a fifth of the world's fresh water is here in the Great Lakes Basin. So let's just breathe for a moment together. Phil Wintermute is here with us on the hill. You should visit him and pour some water over his grave. He said, water is the love of the earth made manifest, and we are all made out of love. Courage. Blessings. Give yourselves a hand. All of our kindred spirits. It's good to be alive. Blessings. Have a wonderful night, everybody.